Hello and welcome to another Ask Cheeky. I'm Isaiah Hankel with Cheeky Scientist. This week's question comes from Jordan Behu. Jordan says, I didn't get a job offer and I'm not sure why. The interview went great. Now, a lot of PhDs have gone on and interviewed, gone to a site visit where they've had multiple interviews and not received a job offer, or they didn't get a job offer with a high enough salary. And that's what Jordan is saying here. Why does this happen? How can you make it all the way through the other steps in your job search, the resume, getting the referral, going beyond that to have a phone screen, going beyond that to maybe even having a video interview, finally to a site visit? After all of that effort, you don't get a job offer, or you get a job offer with a really low salary attached to that. What do you do in these cases? The first thing to understanding what to do is to understand why. Why does this happen? So most often this happens because you as the PhD have not shown commitment to the position at hand. Now you might be thinking, wait a second, aren't my technical skills the most important thing? Or maybe you've been watching us and you know that transferable skills are just as important, if not more important, during an interview. After all, you're not going to be asked to do a Western blot or to program on the interview. You're going to be asked to talk about your last time you had a conflict with somebody. You're going to talk about how you manage difficult situations. You're going to talk about why you're leaving academia. These things that are going to show off your personality, your transferable, your soft skills, your non-technical skills. It goes beyond this though. Overall, what employers are looking for most of all, and most PhDs don't know this, most people don't know this, commitment. They're looking for certainty. They want to know that if they give you a job offer, you're going to accept it. And PhDs are horrible at conveying certainty during a job interview because everything that academia teaches you is uncertainty, to never be too sure of yourself or too sure of your data. So you're used to talking in the passive language about any results you've achieved, any conclusions that you have. You never want to commit to them fully. You always say, the data suggests, we think, we assume, it could be said. All of these phrases and things that are death to your job interview, death to the possibility of you getting a job offer after an interview. If you show anything but certainty during a job interview, anything but certainty to the position at hand, you're not going to get a job offer, because the worst thing for an employer is to waste even more of their time giving you a job offer, having you consider it, waiting on you, just to not have you accept the job offer, just to have you come in, even worse, to have you accept the job offer, come into the position, and find out like a month later you don't even like the position. Again, PhDs are really, really bad at conveying certainty. You probably will come in, you've probably gone to an interview and you've been asked questions like, would you consider these other positions? You're thinking, well, I want to say yes because I'll consider other positions for the company. That's going to make them more likely to hire me. Wrong. It actually makes them less likely to hire you because you're showing a lack of commitment to the position you came in for. They might ask you questions about if you'd ever go back to academia. They're just going to act like it's a conversation, like just a general wondering on their part. It's not. It's a behavioral question. They want to know if you're committed to the position at hand. When you go to a job interview, when you talk even at a phone screen, when it's just by audio only, you want to convey that you want this one position over any other position that exists. You're committed to this position no matter what. You will accept an offer if they gave it to you right then and there. Now, of course, you might negotiate the job offer, etc., but they want to know that you're committed to this position. So when they ask you questions, like, are you interviewing anywhere else? You can say, don't lie. You can say, yes, but I'm committed to this position and I want to work here over anywhere else for these reasons. Now, it's easy to say that and be truthful because every company has pros and cons. So just focus on that company's pros. This is very, very important. I've seen too many PhDs get all the way to the interview process, put in so much work, and then not get a job offer or get a poor job offer, and they have no idea why. We've evaluated thousands of cases, and what we've found is that PhDs are not conveying enough certainty. You want to show the employer that if they give you the job offer, you're going to accept it and you're going to go into the position and you're going to nail that position. You're not going to wonder a month later whether or not you made the right decision. They're not going to get you trained just to have you leave. Show them that you're committed to this position for XYZ reason, that reason being the pros that company has to offer. Now, other companies might have other pros, whatever. Focus on this company's pros, the reason that you're interviewing at this company. Why are they the best in XYZ area. That's what you focus on to give you that sense of certainty and confidence. It's going to go against everything that you've been trained to do in academia, right? You're used to not committing so fully to something, but you have to commit. You have to convey that certainty, that confidence. It doesn't mean that you couldn't consider better offers or that you may not actually accept it if the offer is not good enough. It just shows them that you're serious about this job and that if you take the position, you're going to do a great job at it and you're not going to leave a month later. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully it gives you some kind of understanding of the employer's perspective and why they would want to see that certainty, why they want to see that confidence from you. Commit to the job offer you're interviewing for. Show that commitment during the interview, and you will get a job offer, and it will be a good job offer. As always, remember your value as a PhD and start thinking and acting like a successful industry professional.